Hello everyone, my name is Marmik J. Patel. My student ID is D23DCE153. I am currently studying at Devang Patel Institute of Advanced Technology and Research, Charasat University. And here my friend Tirth Mangukia, his ID is D23DC138. We are here to discuss about SE and its roles and why we need it. So, Mr. Dharmik Rana, please introduce yours.
Hello, Professor. My name is Dharmik Rana, and currently I'm working as a DevOps in the National IQ based in Toronto.
So, Mr. Dharmik Rana, we have been assigned a task to ask you about something related to SE. That is, why we need SE. What are the different roles in IT industries? Like that is, testers, why we need DevOps, and etc. So, here I and my friend will ask you about the SE regarding topics. So, my first
Okay.
question is, what are the requirements in SE? Like, particular, why we need the SE?
The SC plays the very crucial role while developing any software. Basically, SC mainly creates the software. Like there are many roles in the SC segment, like DevOps, tester, production manager, etc.
So my other question is like why we need to declare particular project in a software model, like this model will apply in this software project, this model will apply in this software project. Is it necessary?
Yeah, of course, the selection of the software development model basically depends on the project requirements and its complexity. Also, the team expertise. Mainly, we use the common models like the waterfall or Agile Scrums. It's mainly based on the what our requirements and what our team has the skill set.
How do you select your team in a project? What do you see in a particular team?
Yeah, firstly, we look for the project requirements and then we look for the individual skill sets and then the best perfect match we choose for the team as a team.
Yes, could you tell me more about your team, like how many particular persons are we required to in developing a team, or sorry, we can need how many peoples to develop particular software on a small scale, and who are they?
On a small scale, I can give you an example for that. Like any small scale project, we need 4 to 5 people. One can play a role as a DevOps, like the front end and back end. Either one person can be front end DevOps, or either one person can play role both of them. The second is the like tester, and the third person is production manager.
Yes, and do we need a documentation? Is it compulsory?
Uh, Basically, it's not the compulsory, but it's a based industry practice. So basically, documentations are prepared based on the project goals and the stakeholders' input, and we can identify any requirements based on the documentation.
And the other thing main is, how do you estimate the cost of a project?
The cost estimation involves assessing the project scope, the resources, the potential risks, various methods that we are going to use, and then after the last, we include the expert judgment and the historical data. Based on that, we make an estimation chart for the project.
Is communication between client and the developer plays an important role in IT industry?
Yes, very much. The effective communication between the client and the company is crucial in the IT industry to ensure understanding between both of them and alignment on the project goals and the timely feedback.
What kind of interviews mode do IT experts generally prefer for the following information gathering or requirements?
IT experts often prefer a combination of technical interviews and the collaborative interviews requirement gathering sessions, like generally on the Google Meets or like that, but they always prefer to code like interviews. Like, how can I explain? Like practical, you can say.
Could you tell me more about like DevOps?
There are mainly two DevOps as per the industry standards. The first is the front end, and the second is the back end.
Yeah, and other thing main is like, well, if I'm developing a software, what should I focus on more? Like say consider as like I want to develop a particular software that is a IDS using ML. So who should I consider putting in my team and why?
So, firstly, I cannot judge your team, but the second thing, I can advise you to go after the individual based skill set, and then after choose based on that.
Yeah, and from the my side, the last question will be like, if you want to create any software, like it doesn't matter, like it is from the waterfall model, from agile model, or from a prototype model. What are the risks involved in that project?
The risks involves basically like project requirements first of all,
Yeah,
and then you cannot meet the deadlines.
yeah. And now my friend Tirth will ask you the other questions regarding the IC topics.
Sure.
Okay, so my first question is what is the purpose of various control in software development?
Version control helps the track changes to the code, collaborate with the team members, and revert to the previous states if needed, and then ensuring code integrity and collaborations.
And my next question is documentation important in software development?
Yeah, of course. Documentations provide a reference for the code, and it help you to understand the basically the code and maintains and the collaborations who are involved in your team, who are giving you the input, like who made the code of the which sections.
And my next question is also same. Testing is important in software development?
Man, testings ensure that software meets quality standards and the functions are intended are working properly as the requirements and it's free of bugs. It helps to identify and fix issues early in the development process. So yeah, testing is very much important in the software development.
And my next question is why do developers use coding standards?
Coding standards like industry standards and it ensures the consistency in the code structure, style and formatting. They make the code more readable, maintainable and help developers follow best practice.
And my last question is what is the purpose of bug tracking system?
Uh, I can say like a bug tracking system helps them manage and prioritize the issues in the software development. It allows teams to identify, track, resource the bug efficiency, improving the overall quality of the software.
Would you like to give any feedback on this meeting?
Yeah, it was great to connect with you guys, and I wish you the very best of luck for your future.